What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Show back with another video, and today we're talking about Like a Dragon, the man who erased his name, and I believe the other one's called Infinite Wealth. I'm not gonna lie, I love the Yakuza franchise. I keep saying Yakuza, so bear in mind with me. Tell me how to say it right, actually, because I don't know. But I love this franchise. I think that this franchise is the one I said that cured my boredom, yo. I was mad bored. I was needing something to play, and I looked up a list. It says like, you know, top 10 games to play when you're bored or something like that. And I think I got the Tales series from that. I still haven't finished that. I'm on the 4th game of the Tales series. I really do like the Tales series, but it got kind of a dry for me. At least I got kind of tired of the format. But I'm still playing this franchise like to this day. I will be buying both new games, and I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie. My first one was Zero, obviously. That's the one that people really recommend a lot as like a newer fighter system than some of the remasters. They eventually remastered all of them, but Zero, as I believe, was a totally new game. The series came out back in the day, you know, and we didn't have like Yakuza 0 and stuff. Yakuza 0 is like a prequel to the entire series, so me playing it first is like just playing the story from the beginning. And then they had Kiwami 1 and Kiwami 2. Kiwami 1 and Kiwami 2 are basically remakes of 1 and 2 of Yakuza. So obviously remakes, better graphics, you know, better fighting system, same good story. I swear, to me personally, I think Yakuza is like the best you can get for like a lot. And I know it's not live action, but just bear with me. I think Yakuza is like the closest thing you can get to a live action anime in a game, even though it's all game and it's not live action. It just simply is over the top. But it's so over the top, but doesn't try to force itself to be good. It's kind of really hard to explain. Like, yes, you have the big cinematic fights. The story is not like no Shakespearean passed down through time. It's just the life of a Japanese gangster, you know, and it's really good. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I wouldn't say the story is like really crazy and really in depth, but the insane over top action mixed with the story and emotional elements is great. This franchise seems to do it very well. They seem to tell stories very well, and I really enjoy that. Now, I'm not gonna go give you guys the long history because I've been talking for a minute. I'm gonna give you the history of all my playtime with the games, but no, I played 6, and I played Kiwami 2, Kiwami 1, and 0, and I played Like a Dragon. Now, if you guys don't know, Like a Dragon is what they basically rebranded the series to. This is like a new format with a new main character. All the original like 7 games revolve around one main character. That's Kiryu. And Kiryu is the protagonist of the man who erased his name. Now, if you're a new player to this series and just kind of watch this video and don't really know what game I'm talking about, you just wanted me to see me talking about a game or whatever, then you should definitely play this. And honestly, start from 0 and just keep going. It's an amazing series. Also, Judgment is a spinoff, but let's get back to it. I was talking about Kiryu. Now, due to some circumstances in 6 that I won't mention here, Kiryu is now the man with no name. I guess I should not call him Kiryu then. But basically, this game seems to take place in a certain time period in between. This is like a spinoff, you know. It's like a side story from the events of Yakuza 7, Like a Dragon. Apparently, it's supposed to like bridge all the gaps between the 3 games, Yakuza 6, Like a Dragon, and then it's supposed to provide like gaps for the new game that we'll talk about in just a minute, Infinite Wealth. Basically, this will be like a return to form, though. I don't think this one will be a turn-based. This one is just simply a side story. It's about roughly 10 to 20 hours of story, which if you played any Yakuza games, they are long. They're pretty long. They have very long story modes and stuff, so you know, which is really good if you're enjoying them. If you're not really feeling them that much, then it's kind of a slog through. But you know, to each his own perspective, I guess. But this is basically, you know, just a side adventure to get people familiarized with the main character that's been the main character of Yakuza franchises for years. Now, let's get to Infinite Wealth. Now, I seen the trailer and I don't really know much about it because I like to keep mystery in my games. That way, you know, I can really enjoy them. I cannot wait for Final Fantasy. That's an unrelated topic. Sorry about that. But Yakuza Infinite Wealth looks really good. I like the. I mean, we didn't see any gameplay or whatever. Obviously, it's gonna be turn-based. When the series went to the turn-based route, I did not think I would like it. And when it came out for PS4, I really just played it a little bit and dropped it. I feel like it was gonna be a waste. I feel like I was not gonna like it. They ended up coming out with a PS5 version, and you know, I decided, hey, let's give it one more try with it looking a little bit better, you know, a little bit smoother. And lo and behold, man, I loved it. I thought it was an amazing game. I mean, I'm be honest with you, I've played all the Yakuza games. I played with Kiryu and stuff. I feel like with Kiryu, his personality is just like, he's noble. You know, he stands up for his friends and his family. But he's like Superman to me. In terms of like superheroes, which is the world is known by now, in terms of comparing them, he's like Superman to me. It's like he can be betrayed. You know, stuff can happen to him, and the story elements around him and the characters around him, especially Majima, are at least more interesting than him. At least that's what I would say. Because he's not like he's a bad main character. It's just like the events around him is what make the story good. You know, he's like your general shonen protagonist. He's going to beat up whoever he needs to beat up. He's gotten so strong in the series. He's basically like a mythological figure known as like the dragon. He's been through so many adventures, bro. Like, and it's just like he's just simple action protagonist. The thing I liked about Ichiban is just basically he's flawed. For me, I feel like it's a reverse of the other games. I feel like his side characters are cool enough to where they feel like they're interesting, you know. I think they're pretty decent characters all in all, but I think he's the main star of the show. And I feel like it's playing as that character, or playing as all them characters, I guess, but playing as him specifically is fun. Like, his story wrapping around him is fun. Because, you know, for him, he was betrayed and he basically had to do a lot of time and stuff, and for him, his whole world is seen in these Dragon Quest like terms. This is the reason why this game is turn based. It's basically a homage, or you know, whatever you want to call it, like a tribute to Dragon Quest in a way. Like, he loves Dragon Quest so much, the way he sees his fighting is in Dragon Quest terms. And there's a lot of funny moments that come from that. He's a hilariously flawed character. He doesn't see everything in the way that he should see it, because to be honest, he's a little bit innocent, because he went away when he was young, and you know, he comes out to a totally different world, things happening that he's just not under his control, and he's just kind of like thrown in the middle of it. He has to figure out where he belongs now. I think he's a really cool character. I think he has a lot more human features than Kiryu. Kiryu's like that mythological creature I was talking about. So yeah, when he steps into town, things are going crazy. But when Ichiban comes in, it's like, who is this guy? You know? Now, as a closing statement, now, if you ever seen the show Warrior, I feel like Warrior is like without the racism, it's like the closest thing to what I would consider like the Yakuza franchise to be. Like, lots of fights, lots of really good fights, and crazy over the top drama and action. That's what I feel like Yakuza is to me. I'm personally excited to play these two games. I will be buying both. Whenever they come out, I will be buying both. It looks like in Infinite Wealth, Ichiban is in America, it looks like. So that's going to be a good turn of phrase, because we've been stuck in that one city. I think it's Kamurocho. We've been stuck in that one city for like a lot of games. So now to be able to go into this different world and maybe go to like New York or something like that, this is going to be crazy. So let me know down in the comments below if you're ready for like the first American villain in this series. How over the top you think they're going to be. Do you want to play these games? I know you do, because you clicked on this video. And with that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'll see you guys next video.